Hi everyone, this is Katie Knutson. This is my presentation for my unit design on point of view and perspective in literature. I teach 5th grade. In 4th grade, the target that focuses on point of view looks more at comparing and contrasting point of view, mainly between first person and third person. When they get to 5th grade, we look more at perspective, so how is a story told because of who is telling it. As far as my learners, I have 22 5th graders from various backgrounds and cultures. 6 of my students are what our district refers to as culturally linguistic diverse learners, which means that they receive ELL services. I do have 1 student who is on the autism spectrum, 1 student who has dyslexia, and a very wide range of reading levels. So I have students anywhere between 3rd grade and 8th grade reading level, and 3 of my students do receive tiered intervention services for literacy, mainly in the areas of comprehension and fluency. The standard that I am teaching is describe how a narrator's or speaker's point of view influences how events are described. 2 objectives that I'm going to use are the student will be able to explain how a narrator's point of view influences how the story is told on a Venn diagram with 100% accuracy. The other one is the student will be able to demonstrate how stories are told differently based on the narrator on an independent story writing with 100% accuracy. I will be using Gagne's 9 events of instruction. There are 9 steps, and I'm going to quickly go through those. But what I think I like most about this theory is that it really scaffolds the learning experience for the students. And I think that is important at the 5th grade level. So there's a lot of modeling, using background knowledge at the beginning, giving them guided practice as after you present the content, along with feedback. And then at the end, students will be able to enhance their retention and transfer it to further learning. The main technology that I will be using is Google Docs. 2 important ways that I'll be utilizing it are the first time students will be working in small groups and they will be on a shared document. So they will all have access to the same document within their group, and they are writing a letter from the big bad wolf's perspective when he's in jail. The other activity involves students writing a short narrative independently for their final project. And then after they finish their writing, all the other students in the class will be shared on each other's documents, and they can continue the narrative from new perspectives, along with making suggestions and comments on each other's work. Other technologies that I will be using during this unit are Google Slides, Blooket, which is a review game online, Venn Diagram Creator, and Flipgrid. On day 1, I'm going to have the students watch a trailer from the movie Wonder to start thinking about point of view. We have already read the book. Then we will go over goals and objectives, and I'm going to quickly review, use background knowledge to review first and third person point of view, which is what they learned in 4th grade. And then I'm going to model and explain the difference between point of view and perspective. Then students are going to, in their small groups, discuss the different narrators in Wonder and how it changed the story. So in the book, there's 5 or 6 different narrators as the book goes on, and in many cases, some of the same chapters are from different narrators' point of view, but they're about the same event, and it's told very differently. So it allows students to discuss that. Day 2, I will do a quick review on the Blooket game. So students can have a little practice between point of view and perspective. Then I will read A Tale of Two Beasts to them. So this story is told from, the first half is the point of view of a little girl who picks up this wild animal in the forest and takes it home to be its pet. And the other half is the perspective of this animal, and it considers the little girl to be a beast. So it's a cute little story that demonstrates the difference in point of view and how it can change a story. After I read that, students are going to work with partners on a Venn Diagram Creator, which is an online Venn diagram platform, and they're going to compare the 2 versions of the story. On day 3, I will be reading The 3 Little Pigs and The True Story of the 3 Little Pigs by A. Wolf, which is from the perspective of the wolf. with a quick discussion about the two perspectives. Students are going to then independently this time work on that Venn diagram creator to compare and contrast the two stories. Finally, in their small groups, they are going to work on that shared Google Doc to write a letter from the Big Bad Wolf's perspective in jail. Day 4, I'm going to use the story The Day the Crayons Quit. I will start the day by giving students one crayon, and they need to draw with just that one crayon for a couple of minutes. Then we'll discuss what they drew and see how it relates to the color that they were given. So if they were given red, did they maybe draw a fire truck? Or if they had yellow, did they draw a banana? Then I will read the story. It's from the perspective of all these different color crayons and how they're being used. So the blue is complaining that he's a short stub because he's being used for everything. And then we'll discuss connections maybe between what the crayons said in the story and what they actually did draw. Finally, students are going to be writing a short point of view from an inanimate object, school supply object, much like the crayons, on a class shared Google Slides presentation. So they'll have multiple different school supply objects, so maybe it's a book bag. How do they feel about being used if they were that book bag? On day 5, I'm going to have students choose an event from their life. So it could be a birthday, new dog, vacation, maybe a new baby in the family. And then students are going to write a short narrative, but they're going to choose a different character's perspective than themselves. So if it was a girl who maybe had her little baby brother born, she might want to write her perspective from the point of view of the baby brother. On day 6, students are going to share each other on those narratives, and they will be expected to continue one student's narrative from a different point of view. So they need to maybe choose, if it was the baby brother who was written, maybe they're going to choose the doctor's point of view. And then they're also, in addition to continuing one narrative, they need to comment or make suggestions on at least 3 classmates' writing. Finally, on day 7, students are going to record 2 Reader's Theater videos on Flipgrid. So it's going to be their original writing, the one that they started, along with any peers that continued it. And because of that, they will need to be on the Flipgrid Reader's Theater video for the one that they continued or responded to. Some mixed ability options. There's a few applications that you could use. Speech to text, dyslexia, which I feel would be very beneficial for one of my students. Translation add-on application. I have a teammate who has a student who has just come straight from China and does not speak English, and I feel like that application would be beneficial for her. You could also utilize a scribe for those with accommodations, shorten your writing requirement and not require some to respond to others, or work as a group on a final project, depending on your ability or differentiation needs. These are 2 examples of some handouts. The first one on the left is an introductory handout, so it kind of gives a brief overview of each day during the unit. And then the final project goes into specifics on that final project that includes the personal narrative. So specifications on what they need to have in their writing, along with directions. This is a sample of what would come from the Venn diagram creator. I did it from the 3 Little Pigs story. So students are able to manipulate different parts of their Venn diagram into different sections of the Venn diagram. And they're able to email it to each other, submit it that way. Like I've used this before to have students submit it back to Schoology for an assignment. Another student artifact, this is a sample of what would be that narrative perspective writing, and like I mentioned before, maybe the baby brother when he was first born. So in this narrative, he's confused, he doesn't know what all these people are doing. He has some little girl is coming over to him and saying baby brother. He doesn't know what's going on. So it's a cute little way to maybe think about an event from a different point of view. The online digital resource that I will be using is this. It's kind of like a hub for all students to access. It has each section with links, the learning objectives, a copy of what the handouts will look like, along with what that final project might look like. At the bottom, I have links to the Venn diagram creator, a couple of YouTube videos that explain point of view and perspective, and links to YouTube read-alouds of the stories that we read together in class. And I have categorized this unit as augmentation. I feel it's a good fit because augmentation is technology using as a direct substitute, but there's functional improvement. So the improvement being that students are able to live, share, edit, comment on each other instead of having pen and paper or waiting to email it to someone to look over. They can do it right at that very moment and give each other good feedback. To assess student learning, I'm going to use the Bookit review because some of the settings on there do give you stats on how their accuracy with the questions. The Venn diagrams on Venn Diagram Creator also provide me that, along with 3 perspective writing activities. To assess effectiveness of unit design, I'm going to have students complete a Google Forms survey each day. So did they enjoy it? What did they learn? If they had any questions or suggestions for changes. Along with that, at the end of the unit, I will be giving a Google form that has the students rank the day's activities on 2 categories. Did they enjoy it? Which days did they enjoy more than others? And how much they felt they learned from each day. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this presentation on perspective and point of view. Thank you.